Okay, Gaskin story time. Today at church, the priests were saying the prayer on the sacrament, and he messed up twice, and so he had to say the prayer 3 times. It's actually like 3.5 times because he started over halfway through, and the bishop just came over and interrupted him. Anyway, so this reminded me of a couple instances when I was a kid, when the sacrament prayers were pretty funny. So one time was in Japan, and in Japan we had quite the unusual rowdy bunch of priests. Boys, not all priests. So the particular priest who was blessing the sacrament that day, Scott Hawkins, I think his name was, he was especially rough. And so he was saying the sacrament prayer, and he gets in the middle of it, and he messes up. And right in the microphone, he says, "Oh, and he actually swears in the microphone. Over the, everyone can hear it. I don't know if we had him just continue or if we had a different priest cover for him. Not that any of the priests in that branch were worthy to bless the sacrament. But anyway, that was quite the experience.
Yikes.
And then another time in Mississippi, we had just baptized a guy, and he was, we'd given him the priesthood. He was a priest in the priesthood, so he was probably in his 20s, and so we were giving him the opportunity to bless the sacrament. Well, we didn't know he couldn't read, and so he was doing the sacrament, and he was reading it sort of, like a kindergartner or first grader might read it, not like Liv, she can read fluently, but like somebody who's just barely got the barest concept of what it is to read. So he was skipping all sorts of words and making up words, and he would just jump to the end and say amen. So after 6 times, I believe it was 6 times, of him not saying it correctly, the bishop just said, it's fine. And so we went ahead and had the sacrament. Anyway, I never would have guessed, but I guess we were Mississippi, so not everybody's literate in Mississippi. Kind of crazy world we live in. Anyway, so those are our sacrament Gaskin stories.